You guys got a 2-on-2 coming up here. I'm gonna be playing 2-on-2 with KnOfF. He's an orc from Sweden, old friend from way back when. Stopped me from qualifying for a Blizzard Worldwide Invitational once. I'm gonna be playing as random. He's orc. We're playing on W3 champions. Placements. We're completely in our placement games as guess we haven't played 2-on-2 in a while. 2-on-2 is such a good game mode in Warcraft 3. 2v2 AT, even more so than random team games, is so much fun. Farseer Keeper, yeah, okay. KnOfF has been a fun teammate to play with in the last few years. Farseer Keeper is actually a classical combination. If you and your friends are ever playing 2-on-2, I'm noticing some questions now and then from viewers on YouTube or Twitch chat, where people ask, "Hey, how should this and this race matchup play together?" And usually, at least to answer it from the perspective of Night Elf and Orc, usually the way that Elf and Orc plays is either Demon Blade Rush, either after one item or immediately. So you've got two agility heroes just hitting things. Or it's Keeper Farseer, so it's double agility or double intelligence. And with the Keeper Farseer, you can do stuff like
more lumber is required.
You summon feral spirits, you entangle something, and then you attack it with everything. So we are seeing a Nerup and a Graveyard.
I stand ready. On your mark. Waiting on you.
Oh, these guys live pretty far away.
Went the way. Fair enough. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I must safeguard the liturgy is restless.
Create more means. We can't build this.
Oops. These Murlocs live very far away from home. Could I have made it here? No. Did I share control yet? There we go. But what I can do is I can put my Ancient of War here. So I don't need to walk back as far. I guess it's better if I put it forward. Don't want to create too much of a wall off. So this camp just drops 2 tomes. I should have a bunch of wisp there actually. Oh, they went Lich first. Maybe I should have gone for the Mercat.
Because of Dota, but you made me enjoy watching WC3.
Hey, cool. Cool, man. Thanks, Happy.
Well, there it is. Nature is restless. Is there danger? So shall it be. Well, there it is. Natural. So shall it be.
Your building is complete.
Ooh.
Death to all defilers.
Where's he going? They're showing where they're creeping. Just hero focus, lol.
Our warriors allied camp fall. We can't build. Your building is complete.
Could do another detonate.
None shall harm the wilds.
Here's Dust again.
Goddess, light my path. I am
Where she want me go?
I was trying to cancel the Lich, but
sworn. Upgrade finished.
Demon second, double lore.
Our warriors have engaged. Make insufficient
Is there danger? For colony, so shall it be. So shall it be. For colonies will find the spirits. Well, so it is. The time is now. Command me.
Gonna heal.
The wild.
Usually you can just ping. You don't have to say much. If I ping in my base, he would know that it means I'm going home.
in position.
Command me.
Standing guard.
Because Warcraft 3 doesn't have voice chat. Of course, we could use Discord or something, but I'm usually used to playing without. I like it that way. Ooh, he Nova's a wisp. Okay, well that's actually kind of good. This is new though. We didn't used to play headhunters in 2v2.
Nature is restless. Well,
Speak your name.
Normally, you should not focus heroes,
Research in my
but
race.
I know he hasn't got TP and that I can kill him.
I want to shine. Your building is
And then it's worth it.
on a target. So shall it be. Nature
Are they flaming each other? Stay classy, Warcraft scene. Happy, you're not supposed to see this. Happy is a Dota viewer gone Warcraft. We're supposed to show a better example.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
none shall harm the wild. They
Ah,
Taste my trouble.
at last.
what's a noob?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
This is where Dota gets it. No. I don't know where Dota 2 got it from. It's not from me anyway. Jinglar Lancelot. Didn't we just play against Lancelot? Thank God it doesn't have voice chat. Can't imagine flaming people on voice. Yeah, I've seen. Sometimes I see like YouTube content from other streamers that I don't typically watch, but it just gets recommended and I watch or something. And you see like how people sometimes talk to each other in shooting game genre. And I really don't know if Dota can be more toxic or shooting games. I feel like it's actually shooting games genre have more toxic. When a woman speaks up on a shooting game and they go like, oh, you need to go back to the kitchen, make me a sandwich and stuff. Is there a woman in my game? And I'm like, oh my god. In all of the games that I had a woman on my team in Dota 2, nobody ever made it weird. It happened like 5-6 times. Nobody ever said anything to the effect that they are.
I was about to try my hand at WC3 Champions Ladder, but then started watching your streams and videos, and your constant negativity really turned me away from the game.
I don't know where this is coming from. Yeah, thank you, Holgar. I don't know where this is coming from. My constant negativity. Well, I guess you have been noticing. You've been noticing my negativity. In how I don't stand for negativity. I negate it. It's a double negative. It's a positive. He's joking. I think he's joking. It didn't sound like one, but it has to be because that didn't happen. I am noob, but technically I think if you don't mass Huntress, it's a super bad unit because high HP, not armored. Yep, that is actually well said. Huntresses are best when masked. Correct. Making 1, 2, or 3 is a weird thing. You want to be weird? Yo, thanks for the sub, Meter. And to prove it, this guy is massing.
My eyes are we're under attack.
He's searing me.
My eyes are open. Seeing. It is certain. Watch out. Our allied town is being attacked. I see. Yes. My eyes are open. Work complete. We're under attack.
He wanted to hit his fast tech timing. He detonated himself.
Watch out.
Oh no, help.
Attack. Spirits of earth and storm.
Oh my god. So close.
My eyes are open.
GG. Oh, it's the searing arrow buff. You know what? You know what happened here actually? I based this exchange on my experience from way back when. But searing arrow now deals 12 damage instead of 10. So I miscalculated. Yeah, I can see how that went wrong then. Well, at least my skill is still intact, but what can you do when they change the game so much, you know? You can misjudge. They just keep changing the game, patching. My calculations were correct, the game was wrong. Yes. Ah!
It is certain. You want me to hear? Just what you want me to. My eyes are open. Where you want me to go? My counsel. Why? Look, out there. We're under attack. Yes. What you want me to do? Build more burrows. Yes. What you want me to do?
Do we know what the other guy is doing? We do not. We haven't got a clue. Are you planning to play Stormgate? I played it yesterday, right? Was that yesterday or the day before? Yeah, that was yesterday.
Something need doing?
Ooh, he took this whole camp, okay.
Greetings, friend.
And welcome to the Grubsters, thank you. Oops, I shared XP. Didn't mean to share it. Still didn't successfully complete the scout. How was Stormgate? What do you think for Stormgate? I think there's some good and some bad, right? It's it definitely doesn't feel completely finished. It's early access, which is it's normal. I'm not super impressed with the audio balance right now, though the audio quality is okay, but the balancing is not very good. As for the graphics, not super impressed. Legibility is okay, but it's not very pretty. As for the gameplay controls and whatnot, those are fine. Those are pretty good. I think that's the best part. Oh. Luckily we have fortified defenses. Looks like we will take a defensive position.
I stand ready. Seeing is believing. We're under attack!
Level 4 Blaze, what a monster. Huge war storm. Huntress has died fast. Very strong to have Scroll of the Beast. Oh, that's it. That Hex timing. Nice. GG. No flaming this time. Oppo's advanced. Hey, what's up, Maverick Man? Why isn't Grubby playing Stormgate? I really like Warcraft 3. I have plans today. People still play SC1 as well. Why aren't they playing Warcraft 3? Lots of good games out there.
Yes, master.
Gonna go for Fiend opening here. Lancelot round 3. Lancelot round 3, more like round table, am I right? High five, chat. Why fast extra but then go all in? We don't know how long their base was mining already, right?
Stand ready.
What do you think of Warcraft 2?
Where shall my blood be spilled? I will.
Warcraft 2 is not balanced. Orc is better than human. It is like a mostly symmetrical game with two different units. It's definitely a funny approach to asymmetry and asymmetry imbalance.
I wish you not to serve.
It's quite funny to do it that way. I like the game a lot. That was my entry.
Summoning is complete.
I like Warcraft 2 a lot. That's my introduction to Blizzard games. It's why I fell in love with their work. It's really well made for its time. Really well made. Gorgeous graphics as well. Gorgeous graphics. And cinematics, like cutscenes. Very fun campaign, yeah, true. We are playing against which races? Human and undead?
Do you need my counsel?
I remember the ogre's butts when they died. Yeah, I remember their butts.
Like a hurricane with CHABLM sledges, melters, phoenixes with CHABLM laser sights on an overlord, storms with launcher overload mechas. Rapid resupplying always mechas. Losing chaff war with the melter mechas.
Summoning is complete.
Oh, I forgot to make sure. Oh no!
My life.
I forgot to make a shop.
My patience has ended.
I'm not gonna blame the weird dono. I already forgot it. Thank you. What makes Warcraft 2 and 3 graphics good? Stormgate bad? I'm not an artist. I can look at it, but I don't have the words to describe it. Some people do. It's very likely that when I describe it, I will use the wrong terms. I also cannot describe the exact reason why Reforged graphics suck. It's just, it's not completely finished. It's not completely well done. You may also not have the words for why you like one streamer or stream more than another. And when we determine if a person is attractive, we're usually not able to say, oh, it's their nose is like this, their elbows are too pointy, etc., etc. Right? But overall, I can say that Warcraft 3 units have very good contouring. So it's kind of like those comic books of old. It's not like there's a thick black line around every unit, that kind of contour, but there is black shading on units that makes them really pop in the location that they are. And many of those newer creations in RTS, they have a kind of washed out look. And it just feels unfinished. Lich first again.
Our forces are under attack.
Any good Danish Warcraft 3 players through the time? Honestly, can't think of any. There were some good Danish players. Elfitaya was Finnish. Ciara was pretty okay. Bjarki was my first international opponent. MIM Bjarki. There was this guy called... let me try. This is a long time ago. He played in 2003. Kemi. He was a very good human player in 2003. I lost to him at CPL Copenhagen. This is like a Max Verstappen race. You can't bump, you can only try to overtake. I always thought it's a shame that bumping isn't allowed in F1 racing. Oh, it's too dangerous. So is Russian roulette. But that's a game too. You play by the rules.
Let battle joy. My patience has ended. Yeah. For the Lich King. As you order. Call.
They should put salves and autocannons on the F1 cars. I think so.
Yeah. For the Lich King. My patience has ended. My our forces are under attack. Let battle be
DJ Lightning. I can't coil him.
Summoning is complete.
He's tier 1, so there's no healing potions. Get him. I'll get him.
My patience has ended.
To command.
Yeah. My patience has ended.
Oh wow. GG. We got a couple of low games to go through, you know. Wait, why does it say finish matches 0-5? Mircrit and Merce. Did you play warm-up games on day?
Greetings,
Did you play warm-up games? Let me try to read that question out again in the way you wrote it. Did you play warm-up games on the day of the tournament, or was it better to just rest? I needed warm-up usually. On rare circumstances, I couldn't get it, but I considered it a major condition and requirement to perform well to play warm-up games. My number one preferred warm-up game was playing against one of my trusted practice partners and losing. But not by throwing, but legitimately losing. That was usually like a slap of cold water in the face. It usually made me feel a little ashamed, and that you know, hot cheekness helped me to activate in a more lethal way for the tournament. If I played warm-up games with someone and I 5-0'd, I usually wasn't scared enough for the competition. So my ideal situation was play against a trusted practice mate, either on site or over the internet, and then lose. The second option was win, right? And the third option would be to do one of those custom maps where you have loads of army. There was this one really cool custom map where you could make lots of army and have really big fights very quickly. It was just kind of like a battle simulator. And units kept getting remade and remade and remade, etc. So I created a save file and I took it with me on a USB drive so that I would get to the event and I would load my save file, and it would usually start at a 90 population army, and I would just play against AI, and they kept making like new units. I don't know, I don't remember the exact concept of the map, but they kept getting new units. All I knew is I was constantly in flux. I was constantly fighting against it's Kel'Thuzad, against a large army, and that was really good warming up at micro. Very useful warming up.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Waiting on you.
And the fourth option was regular practice games against AI, and that worked as well. Better than nothing, you know.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And the fifth option was no warming up, and if that was the case, I would usually play air keyboard.
None shall survive.
So I would walk to the event like this, in my head, basically blind simulating a game in my head.
I stand ready.
Are there different item drops on 2 and 2 as well? Yeah, sometimes there are better drops.
Is being desecrated.
I'm saying the guy didn't expand.
We can't build.
We must act. Your blood.
I was learning Dota at the same time as you quit, and I saw your video about not playing anymore. I vibed with it and I started watching your content. Now I'm playing Warcraft 3 again for the first time in 15 years and having a blast. Keep up the great work. Cheers, and enjoy Dota, man. Or did you stop as well? I just killed Kel'Thuzad again, yes.
I stand ready.
My blade thirsts.
Your building is
My
complete.
blade bursts. Though I began to run a car, command me to run a car.
Gonna get Naga second. That's wait, you can have ChatGPT analyze videos these days? Is it that advanced, Magic Hammer?
We can't build it.
My blade bursts. Fast.
I will not
Blade
trust.
bursts.
Waiting on you.
Attack. My blade bursts.
Is it time?
Life.
Our warriors have engaged.
My archer?
We can't build it.
No TP. He gave Ring of Protection to me.
Your building is complete.
The great outfit. What is
He gave Ring while getting focused. I get better on TC because his health is low, his armor is low. But during that moment, it was a good give.
Are we being invaded? Hi. What is Nature's call?
Does Warcraft 3 try to keep heroes, hero name uniques? Yeah, there's like 13 different hero names and it doesn't use the same one.
Great outfit. Hi. Are we being invaded? Hi. For the truth. Glad. What is Nature's call? Are we being invaded? What is
Must be fun to play against Mana Burn as a MOBA player. Or as a, actually Dota has it as well, as a Heroes of the Storm player. Mircrit is a HOTS player. He walks forward to cast his spell, then he gets Mana Burn. And then he understands why people say, this is unfun mechanics.
Hi. I'm Dave. Are we being invaded?
Anti-fun.
Are we being invaded? What is Nature's call? Hi. For the truth. What is Nature's call?
Your master is the research.
Should be heal wave first, good.
Hi. What is Nature's call? Are we being invaded? I'm good. Hi. Hi. Are we being invaded? What is Nature's call? What is Nature's call? The hunt is on. Are we being invaded? Hi.
It's brutal in 2v2, you can hit much earlier attack timings.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged.
Nobody is using their TP. I guess it really is a skill above bronze to use TP when you're dying. I think it's silver minimum. Why aren't voice comms used in team games in Warcraft 3? Well, initially the technology wasn't there. There was no set voice comms for Warcraft 3, so it didn't become meta. And the same in HOTS, it wasn't there in Heroes of the Storm either. Eventually they added it and nobody uses it. I think Blizzard fans have become used to not having voice in their games, and they appreciate the anonymity and peace that that brings. I think that's probably part of it. You could use, oh yeah, of course, you could use Ventrilo back then. I
Thank
personally,
you for being consistent with YouTube. 10/10ths content.
my pleasure, Engage. Glad you're enjoying it. Yep, been very consistent. Couldn't have done it alone without my editor. But together we've been doing 2 videos a day on Follow Grubby for years and years and years. No fail. But yeah, I personally do not need voice chat to interface with my teammate to a completely satisfactory degree in online games. I remember when we used to play offline, we did take one ear cup off when we sit next to each other, and we would 2v2 in that way. So we could speak a bit, but we didn't speak much. Because Warcraft 3 is a game that requires extensive focus and concentration, and there really isn't that much to talk about comparatively. You just really need to be able to use your mind creatively and to focus on the micro, and then only major calls are being discussed and passed around between 2 players. And so in Warcraft 3, when there's something to talk about, usually a ping will do enough. Now, a ping on enemy base could mean many things, but I found that the higher level player my ally is, the more they understand what the ping means. So if I were to ping, let's say this purple and this teal base are the enemy base, and we are here, this is our base, and we're standing here, and I see an enemy here. I could ping that, and what it means is, look, I've seen an enemy, there's useful info for you there, take a look now. And then they say, okay, and that's it. But another player may think, oh, you want us to attack there now? But because that doesn't make sense from a gameplay logic perspective, when you think on a high level, that option of it could mean we should attack is discarded by the better player. And so pings actually take on a complete language of their own. I could ping on the shop and type HS. It means that I want to get heal scroll, or I want my teammate to get heal scroll, or maybe I am pointing out that there is no more heal scroll in stock. And because they're good, they will go there, they click the merchant, they see there's no heal scroll in stock, and now they know it means enemy has heal scroll. So there's so many deep meanings that a ping can have, sometimes many different meanings. It's certainly not lawyer tight speak, where there's no alternative interpretation possible, but I have always found it to be sufficient when playing with high level allies. Like even with Moon, where we barely share the language, it was possible to understand very appropriately what each other was thinking via pings.
What is it? All work? What? Off I go then.
I think it was probably a technological limitation that they didn't add it back then.
Yes, my lord.
The voice chat. I don't know how developers in general view the presence or the absence of voice chat when it comes to player retention, engagement, and enjoyment. Do you guys generally prefer games that have voice chat as an option? Because I like my peace oftentimes.
2v2 with North Hype.
Yeah, what year is it? What's up, Jarks? Voice chat doesn't matter to me. I have enjoyed voice chat a lot in Dota, even to the point that I wish that Heroes of the Storm had it. So in that sense, I have enjoyed it to such a degree. However, I really appreciate my peace when not voice chatting. I literally never used built-in voice chat in a game. Discord and things with friends, not in-game chat. No. Heroes of the Storm does have voice chat. Yeah, but it was added later. It didn't release with voice chat. When they added it, we all used it for like a week or two, and then everyone went back to mute. Or just using Discord instead, you know?
Job done. What is it? Off I go then. More work? Yes, my lord. Ready to work.
I love your content, man. Thank you so much, says Jaron. You're a smart fella, not even joking a bit. Well, I'm not, but thank you. And your game knowledge is wow. Thanks, man.
What is it? Off I go then. Job's done. Job's done. More work. Righto. All right.
Righto. Blizzard in-game voice was also really bad in the history of voice chat. Yeah, the quality I guess wasn't that good compared to. I mean, it wasn't that bad either, but it was not fantastic.
More gold is required. More gold is required. Off I go then. More gold.
You have a target?
What is it? Ready to work. What?
What do you need? Time to go.
Yes, my lord. Job's done.
I am not afraid to leave for my
If you weren't streaming, would you play HOTS or Dota in free time for fun? I would probably play
Yes, my lord.
HOTS with the wifey because she still plays that, and I might play like a turn-based strategy game like Total War Warhammer. Just any, like at the moment I'm thinking I may play anything that is not suitable for stream because it's too slow or something.
Okie dokie.
But also I could see myself playing Dota, yes.
Yes, my lord.
at your call.
No one to backseat me about why I threw the game. That sounds pretty good.
More work. Job's done.
I am not
Easy.
afraid. At your call.
Yes, my lord.
What the
Yes, my lord. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Let me face the devil for my people. I am not afraid.
What?
At your call.
More lumber
At your
is
call.
required.
It shall be done. Let me face the devil.
What happened to rank 1 on that journey? Alright, I'm allowed to do other things. This happens every time I'm on a journey.
More gold.
At your call. It shall be done. I am not
I'm allowed to stop on the way for a beer, right? When I'm on a road trip.
let me face the devil.
Yeah, what happened going to see the Grand Canyon? We're still going there.
Defending your name.
Horses are under attack.
Did you give up and lose?
I am not afraid. Let me face the devil.
What is it?
At your
More
call.
work. What is it? Yes, my lord.
face
What
Yes,
and
my
what
lord.
I'm
At your
your
call.
shooter.
What
I
is
am
it?
not
What?
afraid. For
Aye, sir.
I am not
More
afraid.
work.
You have a target?
At your
Yes,
call.
my lord.
Let me
More work.
what
Been really hooked up to your Mecha Ben content. Thanks.
I am not
Kombucha director. Yo, hook me up with some kombucha. And this is not a These Nuts jokes.
What and what I'm your
let me
shooter.
face the devil. At your call.
Yeah, I've been hooked on it too. Glad you've been enjoying it, kombucha director.
People.
What do you need?
Beer while driving? No, a break. A break.
Let me face the devil. It shall be done.
Horses are under attack.
I am not afraid. As you wish. Justice will be served.
Strike with great vengeance.
At your call. Your honor. I am not afraid. Let me face the devil. What would you ask? At your call. Let me face the devil for my people.
Upgrade complete.
At your call. It shall be done. And for my people. Justice will be served. It shall be done.
Our hero is fallen.
You have a target? I'll take care of it. Aye, your shooter. Aye, I'll take care of it. Time to go. Okay. Aye, time to go. You have a target? What do you need?
Charity donation.
What do you need? I'll take care of it. You have a target? Aye, sir. Aye, your shooter.
Yes, my lord. What?
What do you need?
He's trying to play both. Have you considered playing Type Racer? I think you'd be really good. I have been asked to play sometimes, but I'm not the best you'll ever see at it. Every time I play Type Racer, I get a WPM of about 100 to 110, which is pretty good, but it's nothing too impressive. And then usually someone says, and of course rest in peace, Wreckful was 160, which is very insane.